Jay the Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Coming back with another general using the Urban Tarot deck. I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, subscribes, donations, and contributions. What does Aquarius need to know for today? 18 and up, explicit content. Let's get straight into it. No pre-message. All right, it is Friday, so let's see if we can get a good one for Aquarius. Oh, okay, I got a card that's falling in my lap. Chariot. You're trying to move forward, but there's delays for whatever reason. Picking up on a few delays. False start even maybe, or just like you feel like you're moving backwards. 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. Type of energy. All right, what else does Aquarius need to know? Day trader, keep doing what you're doing on a consistent day-to-day basis is working. Speak your truth as well on these day-to-day basis as you take it day by day or day to day. Speaking your truth is very important, like standing up for yourself, integrity, courage. Star card. If you want a dream or wish to come true, if you want prayers answered, you have to consistency. All right, now that Chariot is back at the bottom of the deck once again, representing that forward movement, representing that long distance travel, relocation, or whatever it may represent. The Chariot and then the Strength. All right, the cards are ready based off that shuffle, so let's go ahead and pull it. First card out being the Journalist. Someone wants to talk, have a conversation, or initiate a back and forth dialogue between you and them for whatever reason. There could have been a conversation in the recent past. Love, yep, see, your love of your partner. See, communication was very important when it comes to you and your connection, your partner, the person you're dealing with. Aquarius, you're an air sign, so you rule communication. That's a main element for you. Air, communication, sound, delivery, right? The Journalist, so you can choose if you want to talk or not. Truth. So someone wants to come towards you, have a conversation about fixing the problem. Can we be cool? Can we squash the beef? The Public Defender. You may need to call for backup, call for help. Now, with the Public Defender, it is a lawyer right there. And a cheetah, or is that a leopard? I don't know. But the Queen of Wands, aka the Public Defender, means 2 things. Calling on backup from a professional, someone who's good in their field, or calling for backup from the ancestors, meaning activating the energy that's already there based off the connection from your previous ancestors. Do you know them? Call upon them for help in the esoteric spiritual realms if necessary, if you know how to do that. If you don't know anything about that, your ass better just lawyer up, because that one don't apply to you. But if you know what I'm talking about, you might want to tap in. Current energy, Dominion. The energy of discipline. Someone stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. Failure. Okay, then that's going to cause failure. That earth energy, when you start staying stuck in your ways, when you keep repeating the same mistakes, expecting different results, when you're hard-headed, failure. That's the current energy that you're in. You want to get out of that failure, though. How? You want to rush and get out of that failure? You want to rush and get to the money? You want that fast money. You need money today. It's my money and I need it now, head ass. 10 of Pentacles in the advice. Be money minded. I'm not taking no chick out on no date right now. I'm in my bag stacking up them racks. But I will go out and catch a play. I will go to work and clock in. I will eat at home all day until payday. All day, all week. Until the next time I get paid. 10 of Pentacles. If it's not money minded, I ain't going. I ain't finna go waste my gas across town just to go somewhere. No. But I will go use some gas to go get some more cash. So it's like being money minded, right? Or that's the advice, money minded. If it ain't making sense, laying up with a chick right now don't make sense to me. It just don't make, not when I'm trying to get in my bag. Now, if I'm looking for love or trying to build a relationship, it may make sense. If I'm trying to take a day off and rest and spend some money or waste time, it may make sense. But right now, Netflix and chilling just don't make any sense. I'm trying to get rich and stay rich. The Wheel of Fortune. It's all up to you. What's all up to you? Well, what exactly do you want? Why'd you come to this reading? To get a general reading, obviously. Yeah, it's a general, but what's the subject matter of today? Like, what's the main, the rock star? So you already have a dream, passion, wish. that you want to invest in, that you want to, like, there's a new endeavor or like an opportunity or like a route, a lane that you want to go in. It's going to require consistency on a day-to-day basis. How do you make your channel grow and be successful? I get bookings every day, but I also drop content every day. Let's just say if I get a reading today, or I get a reading at least once a day based off the content that I post every day. Let's just say I stop posting content. I stop connecting to new listeners. Therefore, they view me as the shop is not open. He's not dropping content. He's not consistent. Therefore, okay, well, he's out of sight, out of mind. So transfer that to whatever it is you got going on here. Wheel of Fortune Rockstar Day Trader. The Wheel of Fortune represents the free will or the luck that's already on your side. The rock star is your passion, aka the Knight of Wands. That's your passion. That's what you want to do. Really, that's what you really want to do. But it's going to require some consistency. It's going to require day in and day out. Oh, you want to be an artist? Are you willing to sleep in the studio and miss out on sleep? Okay, now what's more important to you? We got that Hierophant coming out saying that you've been trying to learn a spiritual lesson, or you've been hard-headed learning this spiritual lesson over and over again. The lesson will repeat itself until you grasp it and learn it and know what's really going on. The advice, 5 of Cups, disappointment emotionally. You're going to get an emotional low blow or disappointment at the family house. The Hangman, which may cause a delay or not. Or you may have to spend more time putting in that work than you thought. Things aren't going to manifest as quick or as fast as you thought, but it will be the right time. It's time to make some head over heart decisions. I'm sorry, in my opinion, this is a lame ass nigga. You get with a chick, y'all have kids, and the relationship may or may not be working, but for whatever reason, eventually it stops working, or they change, or they don't uphold their end of the bargain of what they agreed to get in the relationship with to begin with. So you say, oh, I'm going to stay together for the sake of the kids or for the sake of the family. Complete and utter disrespect to yourself. And it's just like, it's weak, simp shit. It's like, and you got dreams and wishes, but you're like, well, I got kids, so I got to. Now, I'm not saying be a deadbeat, but what I am saying is there's a certain level of work that must be put in. And I'm just using the example for kids. It can apply to anything. So you chose to have kids, so you automatically know that some of your time is going to be taken doing less time to smoke weed, less time to fuck with hoes, less time to play games, less time to fuck off and watch TV. That time can be spent towards your kids. Less time to spend money on drugs and shit, and strip clubs and shit like that, and bottles and shit like that. You made that decision, so you got to make those sacrifices. Same thing if I go get married right now. I can't be in them streets no more. I got to come home every night because I got a wife waiting on me. So if you make a decision or a commitment, no one is going to care about your responsibility as much as you do. So it's saying make the head over heart's decision. Make the logical decision. Emotionally, it don't make sense, but logically, it do. Well, I care about my family. I care about my mama. I care about my family. I care about my baby mama. I care about my kids. And you should. But did you think it was going to get easier? Adding another responsibility? Yeah. 9 of Wands. Expectation of difficulties and changes. Awaiting tribulation. Anticipation. Hidden enemies. Deception. Discipline. Order. A pause in the current struggle. I feel like the barrier of bad news at this current moment. Have you eaten? You acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Okay, whatever. Sure. You're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't got time to be. I ain't really got time to be like playing with it like that. Like, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Like, it is what it is. Like. But that 9 of Wands, though. You need to move on from this situation, Aquarius. You need to let this one go. If this is you trying to double back to an ex, you need to let this one go. This is a karmic. This is a karmic you're dealing with. especially if you're dealing with a Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, Aries, or Pisces, it's a karmic. Dead ass though. If you enter a relationship on some third party shit, whether it's on your end, whether the third party is on your end or the person you're getting with in, karmic. Dead ass though. All right. Let's pull a card for each sign. This is going to be for Aquarius, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. If it resonates, like if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. Other than that, thank y'all for tuning in. Ooh, we had 2 fly up in there. What those 2 time by? Ooh, it's saying it's an earth card. It's 2 earth cards, right? 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. If you knew the truth in the situation, you would have more power. If you knew the truth in the situation, you would make that power move. If you know how they really felt about you, if you knew that what they was really saying, if you know who they really favoritism, I'm envisioning a situation at work. You're the hardest working person there. Matter of fact, you're the best. Man or woman, you're the best in your position, but someone else gets the promotion or the raise before you do, knowing that you were up for it based off seniority or based off just you putting in that work. You deserve it. If you knew what it took for them to get that promotion, you would know, oh, okay, that promotion wasn't worth it because I ain't finna kiss no ass. I ain't finna do nothing strange for a little piece of change. I'm gonna get it out the mud because that's how I've been getting it. See, now I'm not no silver spoon. I'm cut from a different cloth, and I know that about me. See, but if you knew the truth behind the scenes and what was really going on, if you knew the truth about how your partner really felt, if you knew the truth about what they was doing, if you knew that they had other options, would you still be fucking with them? If you knew that you didn't really love them, would you be telling them you loved them? I'm sorry. If you knew that they really didn't love you, would you be telling them that you love them? If you knew they was just using you for whatever benefit you was bringing, would you keep giving them the benefit on whatever they're using you for? Hell nah. If you knew a motherfucker was taking your money that they borrowing from you and going to fuck it off with someone else, or they not doing what they said they was going to do with the money that you gave them, would you keep giving it? Hell nah. See, if you knew this whole truth in totality, if you was a fly on the wall, hell nah. On gang. On air gang, you wouldn't be fucking with that. If you're dealing with an Aries, missed opportunity, turning your back, showed up late, missed opportunity. If you're dealing with a Taurus, faulty foundation, which is going to crumble. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they need money, want money, or they in their bag, they in your bag. If you're dealing with a Cancer, catching flights, not feelings, be logical, getting over it, X. If you're dealing with a Leo, make the head over heart's decision, be logical. Interface, be critical. If you're dealing with the Virgo, same shit, different day. They ain't finna change. Consistency, same thing. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Dancer, passion. All they care about is passion. All they care about is fire. All they care about is having fun in the moment. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the filmmaker, they have a certain agenda that they must complete. They want to get something done the way that they see fit. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're causing delays. Wait, delays, now's not the time. Don't go forward, hold back, wait, stuck. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, failure won't work for whatever reason. Someone stuck in their ways, refusing to change, refusing to do anything about the situation. If you're dealing with the Aquarius, they want to work together or pay attention at work or work harder. If you're dealing with a Pisces, abundance, they want to come up with a solution, 3 of Cups. They want to fix the problem. They want to do better. They want to solve it. They want to join forces, abundance. 3 is better than 1. 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 2. Dealing with Pisces. If it resonates, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I am still okay. Once you fall in love with yourself, their game is over. Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. That's all I got for the sign of Aquarius. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.